This is going to be a real quick video on replaying your chart. So this is a nice function that most professional trading softwares have. There's a couple unique features in here that I want to go over though. So there's many reasons you might want to replay your chart. I mean, say you missed a day, you just wanted to quick run through it, see how the day went. You can replay these charts as the day progressed with your trades showing up in them. So you could back test things. You could, maybe you thought you got in too late, too early, or exited too early or too late. So you can check all that out on a replay. So it's kind of like watching game film. It's just another tool you can put in your study arsenal to accomplish what you're trying to do. So under chart, everything is here under replay chart. So I'm gonna load up this control panel. And under replay mode here, there's a couple different modes. I only use this standard replay. Some of these other ones, you can read the description on Sierra Chart. It tells you what these all do. But basically, they're more CPU intensive replays that are maybe slightly more accurate, or, they're more time, I don't know what you call it, more time accurate, but standard replay seems to work fine for what I'm doing. And then charts to replay, you can replay just this chart. You can replay all your charts, which just kind of takes more time. And also and I'm on a little bit older of a computer, so I mean, this stuff's more relevant to me, but playing all the charts doesn't make much sense to me. But charts with same link number, we'll go over this one because that's important. So this control panel, it's pretty basic. Skip empty periods. If you are playing the chart and you have this checked, if you're playing the chart, it gets through with the regular trading hours, and there's that hour and a half or so gap between RTH and Globex. The skip empty periods, if it sees, I believe it was a 65-second, just kind of a dead space in the chart, it automatically skips to the next spot where there is data. So if you have this on, it will skip right from regular trading hours to Globex without having to sit there and speed it up to get through that hour and a half part. So here you can choose the speed, and you can change this as it's replaying. So usually what I do is I'll click use start date and time. And then I choose when I want to start. So let's see, what today is, the 21st. So this would start Friday at 5 in the morning. And then usually I'll start it when I want to start it. And then you can jump forward or backwards using this, which here I can show you that. All right, so then if you are going to replay the chart, you get these three options. So basically, do not clear trade data for symbol and account. So that means if you had trades that, if you were either on sim or in your account, it will display the trades as they happened on the replay. And then these two will clear. This one clears from the start date that you're starting at, and this one clears everything. So I usually just put do not clear because it's not a big deal to me. So this takes, I don't know, 30 seconds or so to load. All right, so I'm replaying the chart. If you want to speed this up, you can put it, speed it up. There it's going now. If I want to jump, if you look at this, the first ones, this is, if I click this, I'm going to jump 10 hours. But let's say we don't want to jump 10 hours. Say we want to jump an hour and a half. So there, hour and a half, and let's jump forward. And we can jump another hour and a half forward. Now, the one thing I want to show you here, I have some moving averages. I have VWAP on here. As you can see, these are not moving, and they should be. And I'll show you the reason for that in a moment. So let's stop this. And the reason that those other live references were not moving is because I'm replaying a single chart, which is only this chart, and the moving averages and VWAP and a few other things I have are overlaid from different charts. So this is where this option comes into play. So what you're going to do is link the charts that all reference each other. So I have 3 of them. I have this one. I have this one and this one. So if you go under chart settings, advanced settings 2, you can chart link. So I'm going to set them all as number 1. And then you can also, under chart linking number, you can do it here too. Chart linking number 1. All right, and then you can see down here, each linked chart, see it says L1, L1, and L1. And these ones over here are L2, L2, and L2. These are for something else. But these are all linked together, and these are all linked together here, the ones that say L1. So now, if I go to replay the chart, now you can see that these are live on the chart now. You can see the SMA is moving around a little bit, the VWAP's moving around. So that's how you can do that without replaying every single one of your charts and, like I said, bogging down your computer. So now, you always want to run this with trade simulation mode on. So if you place trades and you want to see them show up as you're replaying the chart, you have this in Sim 1. If you were on the simulator placing the trades, you can have it on Sim 1, or you can pull this down and click your actual account. And even though you're still in Sim mode up here, but you have your account number displayed here, and you replay the chart, it will replay the chart as it was your live account. So it'll show you your actual trades that you placed during the day. So if you're on simulator or your live account, pick whichever one that you want to see your live trade show up as. But if you want to place trades on the simulator, you're still in sim mode So even though your account is selected here, you're still in simulation mode, so your trades are not going through. And one more nuance that I found out was, let me see, it was this chart. This chart I'm overlaying Bollinger Bands and a couple moving averages. But I had this chart set as a historical chart because it's a daily chart. So the chart replay will not replay a historical chart. It has to be an intraday chart. So any chart that you link together that you want to play must be an intraday chart. If it's on historical chart, then the references just sit there. They don't move, just like you didn't have the chart linked. So all the charts have to be linked. They all have to be intraday charts. And I'm trying to think if that was it. That's about all I had on this. Can pull this control panel back up at any time, hit stop. You can always type in Sierra chart replay. That's the first thing that comes up. And this is their instruction manual on this part. So if there's any questions, you can always read through this, but I pretty much covered everything that's probably important to you, unless, like I said, you wanted to get into the other replay modes, which, like I said, I really don't have a use for, but I will put this in the description of the video so you can reference it. So hope this helps somebody. Any questions, just let me know. Thanks.